Hello and welcome to our new video series for Game of War realtips.com. Each week we will be doing a new video to accompany each of our guides on the most popular topics in Game of War. This is your host, Navi. This week we are looking at the hero skill tree. It has become quite long and complex since Game of War first launched with only 50 hero levels. Players often don't recognize how important the hero skill tree is to their success in battle. Every single point you put into a specific category matters. What's important is that your point placement synergizes with the gear you're wearing and its purpose. Whether you are preparing for combat, training troops, researching, or crafting, your hero points make a significant impact. Before we jump into those though, let's start with the very fundamental tips for skilling your tree. First, the number of skill points available for your hero tree is determined mostly by your hero level, but also by your Gymnos level. Second, understanding the importance of a selected skill is the key to learning how to appropriately place your hero skills for any situation. You'd be surprised how many rally leaders can identify exactly how incorrect an enemy's skill tree is after seeing battle report results. Third, prioritize the skills most needed for your situation and max these first. Usually, the greatest stats are provided by those skills found near the bottom of the hero tree. So fill those bottom categories first, then work your way back up to the top. This next tip applies specifically to traps. When defending with a large troop count, your skills should maximize defense and attack debuff to reduce losses. Typically, a trap will have enough troops to kill any incoming rally or solo march. However, should you find yourself having trouble killing them all, then add some points to your troop attack or to health debuff. A health trap will use similar stats, but with a focus on health instead of defense. This next tip is just for rally leaders. As a rally leader, targeting defense-based strongholds, general and troop-specific attack are the most important along with defense debuff. Typically, you will focus on one troop type per core set. Rally core sets are typically either infantry, ranged, or cavalry. Health and attack debuff are also very strong stats for giving your rally or solo march penetration power. On a slightly different note, Oneser leaders, you need pretty much everything: attack debuff, health and health debuff, even troop-specific attack, and health of all three troop types. You literally need all the stats to properly protect yourself. Interestingly enough, a Wonder type setup is typically used with slight variations for Tile Wars. Everyone is asking about skill tree setups for Tile Wars right now because a tile spawns each time somebody buys a pack. To set up your tree for fighting on a tile, trade the rally boost categories for tile boost categories. The while on tile categories are troop attack and troop health. Now I'm going to transition into skilling for combat. For the sake of keeping this video relatively short, I'm going to discuss two of the most important combat scenarios. The first one, not getting zeroed when you oversleep and your shield goes down. The second one is attacking an empire. To prevent being zeroed overnight, you want to maximize defense and attack debuff. If you're using a full gear set, not a custom set, you will also want full set bonus points maxed out. Some players will take War March debuff to slow down an incoming rally so they have time to log in once an incoming march notification pops up on their phone. This is good for if you often forget to renew your shield or you don't have one. Other great categories are altar boosts. They provide huge boosts when maxed. They actually give 80% boost on base defense, attack, or health. This means if you have 3,000 base defense from research and skills, you will gain an additional 2,400 boost from this one skill. These are by far the best skills in the hero tree because they scale with the strength of your research. At the bottom of your tree, you will notice some skills are locked until you reach a certain level of hero. So choose the skills at the bottom that you have access to first that provide the best stats. On the other hand, when attacking an empire, you will need a different set of skills for your hero to maximize the punishment you inflict on the enemy. For purposes of this video, I'm going to assume you have Hero 75. When using a single troop core set, you will first want to skill the base set bonus on the right side of the tree to maximize the 5-piece set bonus of the core set you are using. This set bonus typically boosts stats that cannot be obtained by any other skill in the tree, such as infantry defense debuff or siege defense debuff. Once you've skilled full set bonus down the left side of the tree by placing only the minimum points required, then work your way back up, grabbing troop attack and defense debuff along the way. Other skills of importance are altar attack, troop specific attack, and battle mark attack. Finally, I want to point out a really powerful skill, which is the prison bonus multiplier. This skill multiplies your prison bonuses based on your quantity of captured heroes and what level they are. Combine this skill with a Warden's Banner and research from the hero tree, and you can receive over 1400% additional attack. I hope this makes skilling for combat a lot more clear now. Before I close out this video, I'm going to briefly touch on troop training, research, and crafting setups. A general tip for all economy sets is that it is important to max base and full set bonus skills. For troop training, the categories you want to max first are training speed 1, 2, and 3, troop training capacity, and troop training cost reduction. It's really straightforward. The rest of your skills should be used in defense in case you're attacked while training. For research, the categories you want to max first are research 1 and 2. The rest of your points should again be used in defense. For crafting, it's more complex because there are a number of skills that are beneficial for crafting, which include crafting speed, core high range boost, duration, and core crafting luck, which provides a greater chance of higher stats when crafting cores. The rest of your skill points should once again be used in defense. My recommendation though, if you are relatively new to Game of War, is just to play it safe and shield when wearing any economy set. You'll have a lot more peace of mind this way. Lastly, I just want to mention blessing skills. These skills provide you the ability to bless other members of your alliance with a blessing orb. Each point in a blessing skill category increases the boost you provide to your mates. Unfortunately, you can't bless yourself, but at Hero 75, you can use the blessing self multiplier to increase the amount of any blessing you receive from an alliance member. Thanks for watching this week's video on the most popular topics in Game of War.